Kevin, Red Living Philippines. Construction update on the 3-bedroom guest house. The last video a couple weeks ago was after about 4 weeks worth of work. Bless her soul, mother-in-law passed away, so it was like almost a 2-week break from the workers. Stuff going on, and then they went up to the chicken ranch to work on the training ring. So we had about 3 weeks of no construction. Now we're probably another, I don't know, 6 weeks into it, 5 or 6, who knows. A little over 2 months, 4 weeks of work. This is what we have. Turn this camera around. Last time it was just the frame wasn't quite finished. They were framing the aluminum. Now they got the smart board Hardyplex. Windows are framed in. They're putting this siding on over the hardboard. A lot of times they don't. They just do the outer layer, but I want it sturdy. I want it to last. So if you notice the seams, you have the seams on the, I call it clad board. I don't know what they call it here. Do not overlap the seams of the Hardy board, so that way you don't have to do any sealing. No water's going to leak into anything at all, just drip off. They just started that today. Most of the electrical's done. You can see the lights dangling down right there, the wire. They're going to have 3 lights under a that. Let's see, right there is going to extend out. That's the washroom over there, and then there's going to be a overhang the rest of the way above where you see that paint line above that actually. So it'll be 3 lights under it, and then they're going to put wall lights up on the top. You can see wiring if I get back far enough. Let me go around the other side here. Let us walk around. You can see them up on the just above that metal. There's one hanging out above that guy to the left of his head, and another one up there. They're going to be wall lights. Point shine light up and down. So let's see what's going on upstairs. The breaker box downstairs and the breaker box upstairs are separate. And there's the weather heads for the wires. That's just how they do it here. Bathroom window. There's the entryway. I'll put a little gate from here to where the end of the stairs end. Got the pin lights that will be put in. A fancy door. There'll be 4 pin lights in each corner of the kitchen living room area. Couch over in that corner. An L kitchen counter from there over along to where that outlet is. It'll end before the one down lower. It'll end somewhere in here. Kitchen sink. Got the decorative wall lamps over by the couch. These are the ones where the... Ooh, it's dark in here. Can't even see my finger. Anyhow, the TV will go between these lights for the ambient lighting. Sorry if you can't see, it looks dark on the camera. All the doors are in, of course. I can't remember if they were on the other video. They'll get painted. an outlet on each wall and a wire for the AC. More pin lights, four pin lights and a center light. Pin lights are for brightness, center lights for, I guess, dimmer, I don't know. Got the little bathroom, we have a sink picked out. Little door. Main vinyl, there's no wood at all in this build. The drop ceiling's done, getting ready for the hardy board or cement board, whatever you want to call it. Toilet there, and we're just doing a shower with a shower curtain right in this corner. Toilet against the wall. We have a corner sink picked out for here, so it's not encroached when you walk in the door. It's kind of curved. It kind of comes around and like swoops around the sink in the corner. I think it'll work out great. Whoa, stumbling coming out the door. Stuff on the floor.
TV will be right on the center. That's perfect.
Perfect.
See, you can tell they're gold.
Why does it matter if they're gold?
You know why would you like the gold?
Another wire for the outlet that goes on the ceiling for the AC above the door. There's a nice little house out in the distance there. Across the field. Let's see if we can zoom into that one. Oh, we gotta pull the lever the other way. They like their little modern builds like that. I think they're hot. There's like no ventilation above the roof, like for airflow. But they look nice and modern. It's more of a traditional house. Something from the early 2000s when this was built. So nice big 3 doors are the same. Nice big spacious bedroom. I want to say it's like 11 by 13 or something feet. I call the one by the front door bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2, and of course I just came out of bedroom number 3. This one's the largest. This is a medium one. That one's the same size, but it has the joggle where the front door is, so it takes some of the space, about 2 feet by 4 feet. Pan around to the outside. That's Mabalocket Road out there. There's some trucks parked along the road or just inside. Can't see Mount Orion today. It's too cloudy. It's like out there somewhere. Turn this camera around. Anyhow, that's the ooh, it's still dark. I don't know if you can see me. Let me step back to the light. Still dark. I'll go outside. Let's walk back out. Walk back out of the bedroom number 3. Through the living and kitchen. Three-bedroom guest house. Finishing up wiring, finishing up hardy board. I got to leave one wall open. We're putting 2 layers of insulation. They're about 2 inches thick. The stairs of death. Stairway to heaven. So here's what it looks like. They did catch them doing one thing. You see where there's a lip underneath the window? They were trying to like stretch it up further to make it overlap or line up with the window, but they ended up having screws showing. Luckily they only got one row up or one piece up, and we had them take it down and overlap it. So we'll either cut a piece like a, I don't know what that is, 1.5 inch, 2 inch piece, and put it along the bottom, or they so that's the build up to this date. About 8, 9, 10 weeks, at least 2 months, at least 8 weeks, if not 9 or 10 weeks into the build. I'm happy with everything so far. We haven't had to backtrack too much. Once in a while things aren't quite exact as planned, and we decided the hardy board ceiling, or smart board as they call it, will be in the ceiling up there. The living room has a composite dark cherry PVC paneling that will be installed. Originally we were just going to paint, but we picked that up yesterday at Wilcon Depot. It's about 7,000 pesos, like $120 to cover the ceiling in the living room. So not too bad. I mean, compared to the price here, and it's hot. Did I say it was hot? I'm sure I did. So that's your construction update. So leave a comment, a question, a thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, or just keep watching, and have a wonderful day.